This is a technique that can break armor in one hit, and today I will show you why this works. But to understand that, we need to start with the basics. Mace is a weapon. Put damage integer with height. The higher you fall, the more damage you deal. But that's only a part of the story. Because our damage not only depends on height, but also on our enchantments. Now, there are two main options, density and breach. They both have their own strength. Breach is not armor, that is protection, while density increases damage based on height. And since most mad fights happen in the air, density usually gives more value. Now let's talk about Windbird. This enchantment does not increase damage, it changes how fight takes place. When you hit someone, you get launched into the air, and that affects how you take your next fight. With higher WB level, you get launched higher, which gives you more time to react and line up your next hit. Lightweight lower level keep you closer to the ground, which gives you more control and faster follow-up hits. But if you are using netherite, you have not bad resistance, due to which you get launched less than average. So in the end, higher level gives more time but slower combos, and lower level gives faster combo but require better control. That's why it depends on your playstyle. I personally use Windbird 1 for better control and faster fight. Now that we have learned about the match and its enchantment, let's talk about perfect hit. A perfect hit is a hit where you deal maximum possible damage, and to do that you need two things, height and timing. If you hit too early, you will deal less damage, but if you hit at the lower point of your fall, that's where the damage peaks. And to land it perfectly, you should aim lower on your target, around the leg, not the head, because hitting at the last possible moment increases your damage, and once you have mastered it, even a single hit can kill anyone. But falling straight down isn't the best way to use the mace, and that's where elytra comes in. Most people think elytra is only for movement, but it actually changes how your fall works. When you start gliding, the dam remembers the height you started from, and even while you are moving, you are not losing that height. You are changing your position. And when you switch back right before hitting, the damage still considers your previous height, and that's why you deal massive damage. So elytra does not just move you, it lets you keep your height and use it at the right moment. Now that we have learned the basics, it's time to apply them. Let's move to techniques. One of the biggest counter to the match is the shield, and yeah, it's annoying. Because from the front, your damage gets completely blocked. So instead of forcing hit, move to the side or go for the back stab. Because shield only blocks what's in front of them. The moment their shield isn't facing you, they are completely open, and that's when you try it. Now for its stronger mechanic, armor breaking. In Minecraft, armor durability depends on damage. The more damage you deal, the more durability it loses. That's why crystal damages armor more than sword. Same logic applies to damage. So, if you build enough height, you delete armor. But remember, all of this means nothing if your aim is bad. So practice your timing, control your movement, and actually learn mechanics. And if you want to improve your aim, I would suggest you to watch Arctic Flames video.